So here we are in the cabin at Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. It's our first night staying here. I actually really like it. I like the smallness of it. It's just a studio with a Murphy bed and a bathroom and a little kitchenette. And I asked for a hot plate so I can make the dog some food because Miho wouldn't eat after that. So much fucking inhalation of that shit. Some of it has come in here because I feel the burning on my face. But why I started the video is because a vehicle just pulled in outside. And all the people that are in the cabins are already here. There's only 4 of them. And they've been here since I got here this afternoon. I don't know what they're doing. But a truck came up the road earlier and then left. And then now another one's come up. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And there's nothing else over here except for these cabins. And it's one building. They're just sort of like duplexy. It's like a little half moon. And it's got 4 units on it. So I went outside to smoke. And there was this blue flash. I wonder if there's anything else that makes those blue flashes. Now the dogs are super tired. But yeah, I could just feel the burning start on my face and my eyes. So, again, I don't know how they're doing this. It's insanity. Can't be that hard. They have a bunch of fucking drug addicts doing it. So, anyhow, I can't even use that finger. I just want to document that it is where I am. Because who knows? You know, maybe one night I'll die or something. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. They gas me, gang rape me, sodomize me, and I asphyxiate like I've done before. But this time they can't get me to start breathing again. Literally, I hate all humans at this point. Seems just impossible that nobody could. You know, it may be one thing to say, okay, well, you know, we can't stop them from targeting you or stalking you or whatever, because this apparently is not uncommon, especially like the Hells Angels and the motorcycle gangs, for people to get targeted like this and just, you know, whatever. Okay, whatever they feel like doing. But it's not unusual, I guess. So, but it's not so common that it's super well known either. But somebody that watches organized crime has to know that this happens. Oh yeah. But yeah. It didn't have to be like this, you know. Didn't have to be like the raping and the sodomy and the torture. Someone could have stepped in, stopped at least that, and then they'd just probably just take me out, put a bullet in the back of my head, and have it be done. But this whole thing shouldn't have happened. It's not right. It's not right for other humans to stand by and let that kind of suffering happen when it's so easily stopped. I have to shine light on it. I can hear noises outside. I think right outside my door. Oh yeah, I cut my hair again. I was just taking them on a walk, and I just literally took scissors and just cut a bunch of hair off. Because she keeps cutting my fucking hair. Wonder where that truck went. Wonder where that truck went that I just heard. Anyhow, I just wanted to document. It's permanent fear face. It is permanent fear face. So tired though. So that's where we are. Oh yeah, I cut my hair. I just went like this, and then I had scissors, and I went. I didn't even look in the mirror. And I'm just sick of her cutting my hair. She's got this middle part going on because she keeps going after my middle part. It's looking pretty dykey. I've been called dyke a lot. It's not an offensive word to me, to be honest. I could care less. It's funny, people will be like, oh, you're so, like, you don't like gay people if I'm saying, like, you know, I've been called a dyke. I look like Justin Bieber. That was one of my first thoughts, and I was like, oh, God, no. I always hated that haircut of his. But, you know, it doesn't offend me if anybody calls me a dyke, because I don't think there's anything wrong with being a lesbian. So, yeah, see, she keeps parting it in the middle, so it's like this, because she keeps taking hair, more and more hair. But yeah, I'm sick of her cutting my hair off, so if I had had my razor, I would have just, already, who cares? Anyhow, actually not that bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a very, picky person, I guess, anymore. I'm not a picky person anymore. It's nice and clean, I washed it. But yeah, look how she's done so much on the middle that it does that. And that was just bumming me out with it being long and just, all the parts are just so like, just taking so much hair. It's crazy. Especially in these areas here where you see these like big empty spots now. Remember when those drug addicts, or ex-drug addicts in Los Angeles that robbed me, that said they were going to help me, and then all they did was make it harder for me. But anyhow, they were like, oh, that's normal, having those spaces. And I'm like, you do realize I'm like a 47-year-old woman, like, I've lived my whole life with hair. So I kind of know, like, hair, too. Like, I'm not like I have to be taught, like, how my hair looks or whatever. So, anyhow, that's my new haircut. That is my new haircut. And it's a little, I think it's got a mullet to the back. I don't know, I'm pretty sure she's been taking off a lot back there. But it's got kind of like, I think, kind of, because when I picked it up and cut it, I just went up like this. I don't know what made me do it. Well, I do know what made me do it. Is that she keeps cutting my fucking hair, and it just, I don't know. And you know what? I don't really care. So, they're coming. This is going to be a rough one, because I stayed up for 2 nights in a row till 7 a.m., and they know that I'm tired. Because I got, like, I checked out, started getting the dogs out of the room by 11, 10 something, so that means you guys just shaking.